Are we live
Here
now,
at
gentlemen? Are we
Dudes and
live?
Dwarves. Nope.
Shut up.
You're
Ladies
right.
and gentlemen, this is Monday. It's time for Dude on Dude action with Dwarf on Dwarf action. This is Dudes and Dwarves.
I don't think
I
that's
just
what
threw
this
up
is.
in my own mouth.
Corey,
I am
you are running the
standing
game.
at attention right now, even though I'm sitting down.
What?
What?
There's a lot of over-talkage there.
Cameron, are you in a different room?
Cameron, are you in a whorehouse? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dudes and Dwarves. Where Adam is an asshole. Adam, shut the fuck up.
Dwarves.
Corey, how are you doing?
We draft
I'm
these
doing
in
all
right.
That's good to
You
hear,
know-
Corey. Cameron, how are you doing? Great, that's good.
I
to
am
hear.
doing
Let's go
wonderful
back
in
to
my
Adam.
whorehouse.
Adam, how are those dicks in your mouth? Pretty good?
Oh, no.
Sounds good. All right.
No, they're not good.
Unfortunately, Cater can't talk right now because he's actually making the game working. Luckily, I don't have to run it this week after running it for like 5 frickin' weeks because I'm a lazy bum.
Also,
so let's talk about something else.
let's talk about how you're joining the military with your new haircut.
Fuck yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is the hot me. This is
Holy
my boss.
shit,
I'm
he
working
shaved
out.
and he got a haircut.
Shit, right? Well, the problem was that on Wednesday, I actually had to go to an interview up in Winchester, which is a fun 7-hour drive in the same day. By the way, got that interview and success. Got the actual internship. So I'm going to be starting that in, I don't know, week, 2 weeks. That'll be
James,
fun. What's up?
Did you just basically say you won't see us for the rest of the summer?
God, no. That job ends at 5.
did you...
Also,
Are you-
I'm curious. Are you moving closer to Winchester? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. In fact, right now I'm looking at Ruin Board in Winchester because I'm a lazy bastard. And
Hey,
James, about an hour
James.
and a
Guess
half.
what? Guess what else is close to Winchester?
What's up, buddy? Hit me.
Taboo.
Not much. Not
Taboo.
much.
Taboo. Where is Taboo? Someone please Google Taboo Winchester for me.
You
back to me in the
might, if you are under 18, you may not want to Google Taboo Winchester.
Why's that?
I don't think Taboo Winchester gets you anything.
Also, I'm not under 18, so I'm pretty sure I'm okay.
Also, James, did you take speed? You're like on a whole new level of, I think this is, like, you literally ran a game, but I think this is the most that you've talked on any stream.
Well, see, the trick of the matter is that I'm now into finals. In case you're curious, my first final is Wednesday.
Yeah.
So from here on out, I kind of have to go at 120% in order to get everything done at the same time, and this includes gaming indeed. So
Adderall?
tonight, we're going to go for... Yes, no. That starts tomorrow, I swear.
Just
what are we doing
fake
here?
it like I am.
I need to... I always fake it till I make it, buddy. Don't worry, I'm on your side.
It's my motto in life.
What the fuck am I doing with my stats? I don't know. I have to level up right now, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't know what I'm doing. I need a feat. Guys, what feat should I take? Anything?
The one that's a good one.
Did anyone take Shield the Fallen? I heard that's a good one.
Never heard of it.
In case you're curious, if you have Shield the Fallen, everyone adjacent to you who's bloodied or lower gets a +2 on all saving throws and all defenses. That seems pretty good.
Yeah, that seems real nice.
If only I cared about my comrades.
If only I could take that. Let's move on to other fun things, right, Corey? I'm on your
Good,
side
dude.
here. Let's see here. Should I take this thing that says if no one else is none of my allies are within 3 squares of me and my target, I get to beat them up harder? This sounds like a dueling game, right, Corey? That's also what you're going to be doing, yeah?
I did say something very similar to that, yes.
Oh, I like it. That's a good plan.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck did my staff go?
So, Adam, what did you level up your character to be? What'd you do?
I took a feat that whenever I get crit, which happens a lot, I roll a d20, and on a 10 or higher, I don't get crit.
That seems like bullshit.
Yeah, it's nice. I also, with my money, bought a blue communicator, a.k.a. a Bluetooth communicator, that lets me talk to someone within 20 squares as if I'm standing right next to them. But on a 1, it talks to a random creature within 20 feet, or 20 squares of me.
Well, that's going to be interesting.
It's going to be great. It'll be
I
that
feel like
time
you
where
roll.
we're trying to sneak and have
Yep.
to literally tell the boss what we're doing.
All right, Cameron, what did you take on your level 4 character?
I don't know, James. Could you get out of the goddamn creator?
Nope, I'm busy, motherfucker. Deal with my bullshit.
I don't know why, but my staff did not show up in my character sheet this time.
You should probably see a doctor about that. If you have a lot of problems with
There's an infection
staff,
in my staff.
They have pills for that.
It's bad when your staff doesn't show.
I know.
James, I'm coming in. You better get the fuck out.
My anus is ready, motherfucker. Let's do this.
I'm really uncomfortable with everything that just happened.
Kaner, shut the heck up. This would be a perfect night for you if you were actually playing. You would already have your pants down. I don't want to hear anything. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in a great mood right now. Let's do this shit.
James, have they adjusted your meds? And by adjusted your meds, I mean given you whiskey.
No, but I
No.
got whiskey, and that sounds like a wonderful idea.
Whiskey dick, maybe.
Hey.
Let's see. Should I discard all these pages?
I don't know why I was just being dumb.
Flawless victory.
James, I ain't joking. Get the fuck. Hurry it up.
Hang on.
I should turn on some other lights.
This one's gonna need fog of war.
I need to get equipment. Let me do this. Let me get some equipment. I need a magic item. Let's go to the marketplace. Find some cool shit.
Also, to anyone that watches this shit, may the 4th be with you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm really torn on whether.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm really torn on whether you guys.
No.
Whether I should come up with magical items for you, or just let you stumble around in the dark like usual and buy your own shit.
Well, I was sitting there thinking, man, I could put down a bunch of cool magic items. Then I got lazy. So,
I mean, it's a lot
take that
easier.
how you will.
Unless at some point you decide I want to give some ridiculously dumb items to them and make it kind of part of the story, which is fun.
We're also
We like to
okay
have
with
fun here.
Which, speaking of which, I am carrying this mug around with us.
that. Yep, it's a pretty legit mug. Can anyone tell
I
me what it
figured
does?
the real
You're
question
gonna
is whether
carry the barrel too, right?
Yeah, that's my question, is whether you're trying to carry the barrel, because I put a weight on the barrel. There is now a weight for that barrel.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Good thing I've got a strength of like 20.
I have
It weighs
officially,
9 million pounds.
all of our adjoining staff, as you might call them, our support characters, have been assigned abilities if they didn't already have them. You can use one support character per adventure now. You can choose to use one of the ones that goes with you, or one of the ones that gives you something before you go to, take with you on the trip. I'll be sharing those with you momentarily.
Hey, the
I have
bastards in Red Dog,
also
I don't trust them.
gone ahead and copied the description of the barrel and what it does, in case anyone, wanted to actually know what anything does. So let me go ahead and share those with you so you can enjoy those. You'll notice that Heckard Kane can be taken on missions. He makes one roll per encounter that would hit by 1, take a -2. Causes a miss unless that character has a way to increase their attack bonus. He does it by boring them with facts. Would somebody read the rest of these, please?
All right. June the Imp, hey guy, can be taken on missions. Makes an enemy's natural 20 miss once per combat. June just annoys the shit out of people, and it's what she's good at. My favorite. I guess I'll keep reading. Jean Billy Bob can make a snack lunch for each of us. Oh shit, he packs his lunches. Stay good. Oh, it stays good for a length of adventure. For the length of an adventure.
So you can't, stock them up.
Yeah, I get you. One for each of us, and restores 2 healing surges. That's neat. Sonny Killix can be taken on missions. He can play that funky music, White Boy, once per combat for 3 rounds. The noise causes the heroes to have a -1 to attack, but +2 to defense, as they are more used to his particular style than the enemies will be. Then Manic?
That is
yeah. I forgot about Manic. Sorry. I was like, who the fuck's that? It's the flying face from last adventure. Manic, the librarian construct. His information is not always reliable. On command, he will give the party a random snippet of information. This will allow them, once during an adventure, to take a 20 on one skill check that affects an individual or the entire party.
Yep. And there are some new characters potentially in the next couple of weeks. I know that we like to gain characters. So I've looked at some options for that, and we'll see how things pan out.
Next.
Son of a gun. How did I end up moving you to the map level?
Cameron, you are... Cameron, you should be clear now.
Oh, you know what? I should probably...
Hang on, I'm saving it.
Should probably fix my...
Let me get the character sheet.
My
All right, Cameron,
macros.
all yours.
Let's fix some macros.
So this is apparently the boring portion of the show. Here, let me go ahead and share with the chest and the...
And it goes on for about 3 hours.
Oh.
So there's what the mug and the barrel do, as those are the other items that we currently have. We will also gain a few new party use items at some point, but, you know, not right this fucking minute. Cause...
Hey, Corey,
Yeah.
why don't you read what the mug and barrel do?
The mug. A
It sounded
daily
like he
minor.
Hey, shh!
The mug is a daily action as a Wait, I don't get daily minor here. It's,
You can only do it once a
it's
day.
a daily, but it
but it's
takes
a minor action.
to do.
Okay, all right. Once a day as a minor action, gain temporary hit points equal to 10 plus your Constitution modifier. Lasts until lost or on an extended rest. The barrel, the battle standard of might. It's an encounter, is a standard action. The zone is a close burst 5. While in the zone, you and allies gain +1 power bonus to damage rolls. Can end before the encounter if removed from the ground as a standard action. Also, it is a cask of liquid gold, which is a daily, filled with dwarven ale to its capacity. It cannot be easily carried through tight spaces, combat, etc., and may need to stay with transportation. When full, approximately 5 gallons, it weighs 65 pounds.
So essentially,
Yay.
you guys can carry it around and use it as a battle standard. An enemy can lift it off the ground just as easily as you can. So there is that to be aware of. And, you know, it's a thing. If you wish to use it as a thing.
Fair enough.
Oops, 7. Wait.
And I apologize, this is going to take a second, but I'll be damned if filling a field with corn doesn't take forever.
It does. Kentucky in here.
That's pretty good.
Cameron, are you still in our region, or are you back in
I'm
Kentucky?
still in your region.
Did you get my message?
No, probably not. Send it to me again later.
It was in the Captain Morgan's thing. I was just trying to figure out what people were doing a certain weekend.
Okay.
I may have a reason to be in Martinsburg, and Adam and his wife are, you know, terrible fucking people.
We
Yeah,
are. That's
I
why we're not going to
understand.
be here.
That was, yeah, basically what I was getting at.
In case you were, you know, confused.
How do you guys feel about corn? Is corn something you like, or?
I hear it's good as a food staple and can really help to revolutionize some of the food industries overseas with cheap, affordable corn.
You know,
I hear-
the thought process is, though, that the reason the Native Americans lost their teeth was because they couldn't handle the sugars of corn. So really, nobody lost their teeth in America before old age, before the movement of maize up until...
Damn Indians. I knew that was why, like, I knew they would come back and get us somehow.
This is going to
That's
get...
what else I was trying to think.
I'm glad that ended where that was, because that could have been a lot worse. No,
Which kind
no.
of Indians, Cameron?
I'm not gonna be a part of this. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick while we're waiting.
I'm also gonna go grab a drink.
And so I'm left.
That's why I'm left to talk about Indians.
Funny, I'm right. Oh, I'm sorry for that bad joke. Please don't hit me anymore. Populating a field, populating a field, la la
Figure out what your
la.
fate's gonna be yet, Cameron?
Huh? What my
You
feet's
figure out
gonna
what your
be? I was
feet's
thinking
gonna be?
betrayal of body. While you are suffering ongoing damage, you can transfer the ongoing damage to an ally adjacent to you as a free action. I was thinking about taking that, just to be like, you know what? Fuck you.
Always
got
put
you
it on the
this.
owlbear.
You're welcome.
Throw it on my owlbear, always. I don't know what happened. He just died.
One little, two little, four little Indians, 5 little, 7 little, 38 little Indians.
What's up? What are we still talking about Indians?
Sure.
Sure. Let's have a talk about Indians. Who thinks that wearing Indian headdresses is appropriation and generally disrespectful to Native American culture?
So that really depends on what kind
Sorry.
of event you're participating in. I mean,
No, it
certainly
really
it's
doesn't.
good
It's all-
it's good to embrace the culture of another if invited to do so by that other. They try to educate you into their culture potentially.
So
then-
unless you're invited to do it, you can't wear a headdress?
Well, you know that, or if you play for the Washington Redskins. I hate this encounter already, and I have no idea how I'm going to do it. Terribly. That's how I'm going to do it. You know what? We're ready to fucking go.
Oh
Alright.
shit!
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
It only took us 20 minutes after 8 this time.
Yeah.
It's
That's
High
fast.
fives, everybody.
Guys, we're
Woo!
getting...
Everybody, internet high five!
Yes. All right. So anyway, what the?
Oh, fuck you, Kaner and Corey.
Yeah, you guys are dicks. Join in. I need to probably join Roll20.
Yeah, you should join Roll20. Cameron, how close to done are you? You have a little bit before a combat, maybe.
Yeah, you go ahead. Start. I'm fine.
Yeah? Yeah.
Right.
good.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and start. I'm just looking through some different things,
Yeah,
but
okay. Yeah.
I'm fine.
You're fine. Are you fine?
All right.
All right.
Gentlemen,
Gentlemen.
you will notice that the Ale Bear Inn is far more populated than usual. Business has been starting to take off, really, as, Jim Billy Bob's Cooking has been going on, and
Jim?
word's
Did
starting
you say
to get
Jim?
around. John Billy Bob and his imaginary friend Jim. Anyway, John Billy Bob's Cooking has really started to draw people in, and then on top of that, you made the deal with Philip Davies Brewery, so you've been serving Philip Davies beer. So you do have beer on tap at this point. Profits are, not getting you anywhere, but they're keeping the place open at this point. It started to become kind of a local watering hole. Some people that, don't particularly like to be seen drinking in town tend to come out here, adventurers on their way back and forth, and you'll notice that some patrons from other bars also take time to stop by your place, even if it's just to eat and then go back to the regular bar to drink. Another quality of life improvement, you'll notice that each character now has their name labeled to them, including our support characters. Georgette has been hired to be a barmaid at this point. She is literally the only one you could get to take the job. She looks very much like a vampire, except for the fact that she's really just miserable and terrible, and you're quite sure that she just wishes she drank blood and instead typically drinks tomato juice.
All right, so whose idea was it to hire the emo kid here? Or
Well, unfortunately, she was the only one that answered your help wanted ad. In fact, some people threw your help wanted ad at the side of the bar smeared with shit because you're dwarves, and apparently they didn't take kindly to that. I don't know why. There are other dwarves in town, but not you guys. So anyway, Georgette works there for now. Anyway,
Which one is she?
Georgette,
Fuck these
she's
people.
behind the bar.
Yeah, just so you know, we may have to figure out why, but on my screen I only see Sunny Killix. Oh, it's probably because I can only control Sunny Killix. So those Sunny Killix
Why
and
can't
Selmore
you
are the only
also-
ones that I see that have names on them.
Yes. Only, you can only see names
Yeah.
on people you can
I thought I could make it so you could see the son of a gun. I thought you could make nameplate show on everyone.
way to offer empty promises, Kaner.
I
Tanner, you
think
ruined
last
the
time they
focus
Oh,
on
showed
wait.
up.
How about now? Can you see Heckard Kane's name?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go in and fix this real quick.
So yeah, I think last time everyone saw all that because I was the GM.
Yeah. That's good.
The
I'm
terrible
gonna
part.
fix.
Wait, I thought Georgette was sleeping with our other terrible person.
Nope, never heard of him. However, you'll notice that Melody down below, who is next to Fargrim, is the same one that he made Whoopi with, and she has started frequenting the bar. And she has convinced Fargrim that he ought to spend this particular week, at home around the place with her and spend a little time together.
So like a real relationship.
Yeah, Rose before hose doesn't count when there's hose involved. Anyway.
That
Why
doesn't
can
sound
you
right at all.
Completely counter not productive.
You'll notice that Selmore is drunk and asleep in the cellar, and that's where he's going to stay for the week. He has been
Yeah.
tasting everything, and tasting it to
Thornton.
excess, as
You
one
mean
might
Thornton.
expect. Oh, son of a bitch. Selmore's drunk in the closet. He'll be waking up shortly.
I was gonna say, I was like, that's kind of not characteristic of Selmore, but whatever, we'll go with it.
Damn it. Here, stand the hell up.
Yeah.
Now, where is Thornton?
Now,
That
if I was
little
back
son
here
of a
eating
bitch.
food,
There it is.
that might be something because Selmore's kind of a fat
Let's
ass.
see.
I'm not gonna lie.
Thornton, and Thornton goes splat. And Selmore can bring himself out here.
Oh yeah.
Son of a gun. All right, now I think Bairn and Ashford's name show for you, Adam.
Yes, sir.
Kilman, Heckard,
Yep.
Georgette, John Billy Bob in the kitchen,
And June.
His name will never be right.
Yeah, everybody shows from you.
Sonny Killix,
Yep.
and Melody. All right, so we should be good on names on this page. However, when we go to other pages, I'll have to fix it because I hate you. Don't know if that's important, but I thought you should know.
Do you really spell Kevin with a 7?
Somebody spelled it like that the first time they ever gave him a name panel, and I have left it that way.
I like it.
It is totally
Seven
not spelled that way.
Kevin.
Seven,
It's,
Kevin.
It's definitely not, but that's what it's going to be for right now because that's what somebody called it, and whatever.
Now I just think of a very poor done TV show of just owl bears in a house screaming at each other.
God.
Rock, 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 rock.
One of them's a pastor.
Yeah.
So, Adam, I'm going to need you to paraphrase something here as soon as
Yeah.
I tell you what the deal is. So, the general premise this week, what with Fargrim deciding he was going to stay home and you being glad you don't have to put up with him for the week.
We take a mini vacation.
Unfortunately, him and Jean Billy Bob have been talking.
Oh.
Now, Jean Billy Bob is very interested in raising the quality of the cuisine so that the inn can continue to grow and the legend of Jean Billy Bob might continue to grow. So Fargrim and Jean Billy Bob call you guys together for kind of a meeting on the, I think this is an outside bar out here, like the patio bar. So let's all go to the patio bar.
Actually, I like your thought about that. That is from now on the patio bar.
And not the where we have cockfights bar, which is what it
No,
Which
we
is
have
what
we have
it was
cockfights out there too.
blood-stained
It's just
area
on the
at bottom
patio.
area.
Wait. I'm going to point out there's a drain here and blood, so this could totally be the cockfighting.
No,
arena.
it totally is.
is-
There's a cockfight ring in the back patio. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not
And
a people in
occasionally,
Bizdale.
and occasionally by cockfights, you mean we let Killman fight, whoever drunkenly wanders in for the day.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Anyway, so, you gentlemen, we've called you together because we have a few thoughts. And
Yes,
about
we
the time-
did.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Jean Billy Bob, you want to tell them what we was thinking? I mean, Jean Billy Bob, do you want to tell them what we were thinking? In French
What?
today.
Why?
Woo!
Why did your accent change so terribly? You sound like one of my brothers.
I'm sorry, I've had too much to drink, or not enough. I'm never sure as I'm a dwarf.
Should I be seeing something to paraphrase from because I don't have it?
Look at your Skype.
Oh, I'm not logged into Skype, so that would be the
my
reason.
glob.
Give me just one moment. I will be
Wow.
logged in forthwith. Up.
Up.
Oh.